Okay, so with the Accord Touring 2.0T, now with the memory seating, also your side mirrors are going to be linked with your memory seating. So what that means is when you go ahead and fix your memory seating, what you're going to want to do is also fix your side mirrors before you hit set and then profile 1 or 2. So now every time you get in your car, not only will your seat be fixed, but also your side mirrors will go back to how they were. Okay, so down here you also have your heads-up display controller. So basically what the heads-up display is, a little display is shown in your glass of your car, and it can show you different things. So down here, the up and down arrow control where it is on your glass. So right now if I go back and if I hit the up arrow, you're gonna see it, change to your liking if you want to up, down, whatever is most comfortable and whatever you can see the best. And then from this point, there's a button here on the right side of the steering wheel, and if you tap the HUD button, so I'm just gonna zoom in so you can see up there. But if I tap the HUD button, it gives you a bunch of options that you can scroll through. So you can just have your miles per hour shown. You can have the adaptive cruise control pulled up. So right now it's off. So if I hit the button to turn it on, you'll see it pop up there. And then if I hit the lane button, that brings up the set of lanes that we talked about earlier. It'll bring up the set of lanes. And then if I hit the low speed follow button, you can see it brings up the distance just like it did before on the instrument panel, except now it's on your heads up display. And then from this point, if I hit the HUD button again, it gives you a compass, and then from this point it gives you a tachometer, so it shows you how fast you're going. So if I rev the engine, you'll see it pop up. And then from here is your street sign recognition. So basically if you drive by a street sign, a miles per hour sign, it'll show you the most recent one you drove by, so you'll never not know what speed limit you're in. Okay, so for another change, that's with the Accord Touring 2.0. You have ventilated seats now instead of heated seats. I mean, you have both, but so now you can choose. Same with 3 power settings like before. And then down here, you have your wireless charging pad. So if you have a wireless charging phone with a wireless charging case, then at that point, you can just place your phone down on the pad and it'll start charging. And then this little green LED will turn into a yellow or orangey type color just to indicate to you that your phone is now charging. You want to avoid putting metal objects while your phone is charging on the pad because it can heat up. So anything like change or car keys, you want to avoid putting in there. Maybe put it in your cup holder or just keep it in your pocket. You just don't want to heat it up. And then from here, you have a couple different USB ports. So on the right side, you have your fast charging USB port. So if you plug your phone in there for Apple CarPlay, then it's not going to work. It's just going to fast charge your phone. You have to be plugged into the left port for Apple CarPlay. Okay, so here you have your rain sensing windshield wipers. So right now they're in the off position. So if I go down 1, that puts it into auto. Your windshield wipers will wipe once. And then from there, if it ever starts raining or drizzling, your windshield wipers will automatically wipe for you. And then if you go down, you're in low, they wipe again. And if you go down another one, they're in high. And if you go all the way back up, they're in the off position. Okay, so to use the Honda Satellite Link navigation, all you have to do is tap navigation. And from this point, if you want to search where to go, you hit where to, and then keyword or address, you tap that, and then from there you can type it in on the keyboard. And then one thing that I like to do with customers is sync their home address with them. So if you click go home and then enter my address, from there you can enter your home address, select it as your go home location. So every time, let's say you open up the navigation and you click where to, and then you click go home, it's automatically going to GPS send you to your home address. And then in here, you also have a couple other settings. You can save locations. You can check your recent searches. You can see the trends of your trips that you have. You can have certain trips saved. So there's a bunch of options that you can go through. Okay, so down here you have your parking assist sensor button. So you can tell that it's turned on by that little green LED there. And you just press it in to turn it on or off. But at this point, if I were to come to the shifter and put my car in reverse, I backed up close enough to something so that the parking sensors would activate, just so you could see what it sounds like. So I'm just gonna put it in reverse and then show you the screen just so you see how it works.